What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Ozzy Avocado with Behind the Buzz, and we're here today with Tre'Nell.
Yeah.
Tell us how you say your name.
It's Tre'Nell. I try to make it like how my actual name is, Trayvon. So I kind of like took my first name and put it with my middle name to say Tre'Nell. So
Tre'Nell, I
Yeah.
like that.
Thank
So
you.
tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from? What do you do?
So I'm from the Washington D.C. area. I was born and raised here. I do where I work at is like in public health right now. But obviously my passion is music, right? Like,
Did you go to school for public health?
Yes, ma'am, I did. Yeah, I went to school for public health administration.
Where'd you
And
go?
that's kind of like my scale down because it was at first like public health. And I was just like, it's just so broad. Like, I don't know what can I tie this to if it's public health. So I was like, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
just do administration because I like to do boss-like things.
Yeah.
And, you know, that kind of like.
Why public health? Like, did you like science growing up in school? Is that just what you wanted to study?
It became public health, honestly, for me because I started to see like a lot of my friends deal with certain like STD problems. I don't want to put the names out there like that's kind of crazy, right? But I don't want like they deal with like a lot of issues, and because I'm from the LGBT community, that we always like in everybody else's lens, it's kind of looked at as like, oh, we carry everything. We got HIV, we got motherfucking gonorrhea and chlamydia and all these type of things.
It's a
And I'm like, that's not really the case. Everybody can catch that. So I kind of want to be in a space where we can educate our community on what that actually is, so we don't kind of like point, oh, the gay person actually got that. So,
absolutely. It's about practicing safe sex, and that takes education and it takes grace and being open. So
Yeah.
I applaud you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
that.
studying public health, how did you transition into what you do now, into music?
To be honest with you, music, I try to emphasize what I do on the day-to-day on what I'm passionate about. And throughout the years, like growing up and maturing through my 15 and 21 years old of age, I've honestly felt like helping people, and it always was come off as a different type of way, like I'm enabling someone, or I'm just doing what they want me to do because I'm a fucking, what you call it, fucking pushover or people pleaser. That's what it is, people pleaser. And it wasn't that. I just like genuinely like to see people doing well. I genuinely like to see people doing what they love to do. So for me, it was like, in any way I can be profitable for myself, I got to do something that is passionate. Like, I'm sorry to say it like that, but
I love it. That's a passion.
I got to be passionate about it, and music was one of those things. So at first it was health and my schooling, and I tried to like transition to like, okay, so I found how I can really make this work for myself. And then I went to something else for it, which was, I'm sorry, help me out.
Music.
Yeah.
So like, were you musically inclined as a kid growing up, or was it just your passion to spread love and to spread knowledge that got you into art and music?
So it was, honestly, it started off as me being a poet. My mother, she always was a spoken word artist, where she wrote books and things like that. And you know, as a kid, like you look at your parents and you're just like, you know, I want to do what they're doing. Like, this is, you know, motivating for me. So I looked at that and I was like, you know, I could really build some off of this. And honestly, not just build some off of it, I actually enjoy writing because I didn't always know how to express myself through words. So I used my spoken word and me writing through my poetry is to be the reason why I can write my music. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I was shy as fuck. Like, I didn't been the artist part of my poetry. It never crossed my mind, but it's like, I'm in the shower, I'm singing like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the phone while a motherfucker got me on hold singing. You know what I'm saying? So I took those experiences and understood, like, I like to sing.
I love it.
You know.
Do you think, or would you say that music and making music has made you less shy, or even more shy, or even more anxious?
I think making music has helped me become less shy. Hence why I'm even here today. Like, I would never do nothing like this. I was so scared to do something like this, but I'm just like, why shy away from you know, the camera. Like, this is my passion. I want people to hear me. I want people to hear what I got to say.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to resonate with the next person. So I take advantage of the opportunity because I know this is where what's the word? Specialize in. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say, oh, you should do what you specialize in. That's what I specialize in. It's just
because the life of the musician, it's not just making the music, it's about also walking as the artist, right? So if you're shy, you can't really be shy if you're trying to pursue music, or not always. You kind of have to push yourself beyond your boundaries. So totally. I applaud you for coming here today and taking the time to sit with us. So outside of music, like, what other hobbies you have? Like, what other passions you have outside of music?
I think I call myself like a jack of all trades, honestly. Like, I feel like wherever my passion lies, that's what I'm going to pursue. I believe well, it initially started with music and me been doing poetry and just helping people. And I try to define my help for people, where it's that I'm enabling them, but I'm actually pushing them towards what they want to accomplish, right? I don't want my help to go in vain. I want my help to be like, oh, I know this nigga sweet as fuck, so I'm gonna just use him. No, if my help can contribute to you being the person that you know that you want to be, then I'm all for that. So I think that's where it really initially starts. Like, passion really drives everything. So I kind of like lead with that. And if I can apply passion to whatever I'm doing, I know I'm gonna be successful in.
Okay. So even playing soccer, you could make that a hobby.
If it's not passion, but soccer is not. If I say it's my passion it's music, it's football. I mean, oh my goodness.
Like playing football, watching football?
Playing it, watching it, being a journalist of the sport,
Who's
everything.
Your team?
You really want to say
Who's
this
your
right
football
now?
team?
You really want to do this right now?
Who's your football team?
If I tell you, don't. Commanders.
Hell yeah, we in DC.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like I'm loyal to my crane. Like, I'm a Commanders fan.
Why were you scared to say that?
Because a lot of people hate on Commanders. A lot of people like, oh, your name dumb as shit. I don't give a fuck about the name. Have you always called them
Commanders? Like, were you okay with the name change?
Not at first. But that's the thing. When you're passionate about something, it don't matter how it evolves. Like, music evolved from when it initially started. So if it's something that's true to me, I'm gonna be totally okay with that. You know what I mean?
So how would you describe your sound at this point with where we are, 2024? What would you call Tre'Nell's sound?
Yeah. I believe my sound is more acoustic, neo, soul, R&B, all those type of things. But at the same time, I don't like limit myself in what I know I'm capable of and how versatile I can be. But if I was to go in the studio right now with nothing that I wrote down, I'm going there. I'm doing some neo soul. I'm doing some acoustic. I don't want to hear myself with all the studio things that can be added to it. I kind of want to do it more transparent, where I know my audience can feel what I'm saying and they can really resonate and vibe with what I'm saying. So that's how I look at it.
So with this new single, tell us a little bit about it, because you haven't dropped it. You're teasing it a little bit. Tell us about this single.
My new single that I got dropping right now, I dropped it on.
So you dropped it?
Yeah, I already dropped the single already.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to see what it was going to do before I dropped the video. I did the video for it already as well. It's finished and complete. I'm waiting to
What was the name of it again?
I'm sorry?
What was the name of the single?
I Declare War.
I Declare War.
Yes. So I wrote that song. I'm going to be honest. I was sitting on the toilet taking the shit. And like, I was just like, okay, this beat is hard as fuck. And I'm just like writing the lyrics down. I'm just like, so what's a good hook? What's catchy? What's gonna get my people's eye? And I know, being a 95 baby, we play I Declare War, right or wrong. Like, we play I Declare War. So I took
I'm
that. I'm
93, so I'm not hit with I Declare War. What game is that?
So basically, I Declare War in my eyes, I kind of like look at it like spades, but not as intense as spades can be, because spades have a more articulate way of how you play it. I Declare War is like, throw what the fuck you got in your hand, and if you win it, oh well. But I Declare War is just one of those games you play as a young person, and you don't have shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You in the house, your friends ain't outside, but you got your cousin that came to visit you and shit. You try to show them what you really be doing, but y'all ain't got shit to do for real. So
So the song, okay, so how does that relate with the song, the game?
So it was just the catchy part. Because I know me as a kid growing up, that's all I did was play I Declare War. If I didn't go outside, I'd play I Declare War. But when I was writing the song, I just thought about my experience as far as like how hard I go for things that I love, not necessarily relationships, but things that I go hard for. I'm gonna declare war. Fuck what you're talking about. Like, it's war.
So
if I want ops. It's war.
You got ops.
Yeah, it's plenty. It's plenty of them, but I don't even look at it as like ops for me. Like, I know anybody in this world got people that don't like them. So I look at it as like, I know I'm doing what I need to do because I have people that don't like me.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra. Yeah.
We won't get into it.
Okay.
But you're a cool Libra, I'll say that.
Thank you.
And I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Run us through it. Like, is fashion one of your passions as well? Because it seems like it from what you got on.
Honestly, it hasn't been. I like to model. Clothes is from when I put my clothes on, when I wake up in the morning, I just want to feel and look good. It's not really for nobody else. Like, I want to feel that way. I know if you manifest those type of feelings, that's what you're going to project into the world. So a lot of people look at it like, oh, he think he's a certain type of way. Oh, he's flashy. No, I want to present what's going to make me feel good so I can be able to perform, whether that's music, whether that's public health, whether it's anything I have find my mind that's passionate about, I want to exercise that. And how it starts is what you do when you wake up in the morning and what you put on.
Love it. That's what fashion, that's the art of fashion.
Yes.
So how are you feeling today? Like, how are you feeling about 2024? You know, we want to like make it a safe space to talk about mental health.
Yeah.
So how have you been feeling lately? Like, how's your year been so far?
I'm going to be honest with you. That's a hard question to answer, you know, because I measure that every day, how I'm feeling, so that I can build off of it, you know. It's every day is changing. But what's important is that I don't forget that my mental health is important. And it's actually outside of me paying bills and outside of me doing what reality want me to do, it's actually number one. So throughout this year, I started to emphasize myself and my mental health and what I prioritize, right? And mental health is one of those things. I just honestly believe, like, if we don't prioritize those things, when those negative experiences come about, we never know why. We never know why, but it's because we don't recognize what we welcome into our space.
Wow.
So.
Wow. That is powerful.
Yeah.
And that's just reclaiming your time, reclaiming your narrative.
Yeah.
You know, and
totally.
all of that is a part of artistry.
Yeah.
Describe your favorite and least favorite part about being a musician, because it's not an easy life.
It's not. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not the type of person that, I'm doing all this stuff and the publicity and stuff like that. I think the hardest part about it is welcoming all what's going to come. Because if you're the type of person that grew up like I grew up, Southeast Washington, D.C., you never think that you get the aspirations to do what our mind tells us that we want to do, right? So at the end of the day, you try to reframe that, you look back, and you kind of measure how you can take these next steps in life. And it takes time. Mm-hmm. It takes time. Your artistry, if you can resonate that with being passionate, it's going to work out. You know what I'm saying? That's how we all here, because we love what the fuck we do, you know? So
best part, least part?
Of being an artist, the best part of being an artist is honestly because I can be able to express how I'm feeling at the moment I want to express it.
Okay, least favorite part?
My least favorite part is that I'm so concerned about the opinion that can be picked up from my music. I care how people think. And it's not because their opinion means the most, it's because I want them to vibe. If I'm not accomplishing the goal of you feeling like I can think about this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel unaccomplished. So it's not that I'm scared about, I can't hit the note. No, I'm not Alicia Keys. I'm gonna let you know, I cannot hit that fucking note. Like, I won't even try. You know what I'm saying? But my importance and what I want to, like, my audience to hear is that what you're thinking in your head, I think too. And the next person thinks as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm honest to know. And once you're able to like measure that and understand that, the music is going to resonate with you. No matter if it's coming off as pop, no matter if it's coming off as R&B or whatever it's coming off, it's going to come off to you because you're able to resonate with the music. So that's what the least part is, being afraid. Fear. That's what we all have, wherever the situation is. It's the fear. But I won't let the fear dictate whether I'm not going to put out this music or not.
Okay. So when's the next single dropping?
So the next single is dropping. So I've been thinking about this for a long time. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I've been thinking about this shit for a long time because I got so many features like that I haven't released yet. So I got this one feature with my man. His name is Dar. He is a phenomenal artist. I mean, he don't write. I'm gonna just let you know, he don't fucking write at all. So like, I got this one song with him that I haven't released yet. It's so good. I want to wait till the summertime because it's giving me more of a summertime vibe.
You know what's funny? My last question for you.
I got to pee so bad. So bad.
You gotta go pee.
Okay.
So speaking of summer, what are your summer plans? You mentioned that you wanted to drop that single, but what else? What else do you have planned for the summer? What are you looking forward to?
I'm gonna be traveling.
Okay.
Okay. I won't be in DC. So if you think I'm gonna be here, I will not be. Okay. I wanted, honestly, I'm 28. Okay, I may not look like it. The viewers may. You tell me you think I look 28. But I'm 28 years old. I want to travel. I want to be in Europe. I want to be in Asia. I want to be in South America. You know what I'm saying? That's what my plans is, honestly. In the midst of me also promote my music, but it's just, I'm going to live my life.
Yes.
And it's going to be, music is important to me, but it's also about understanding what I have achieved at this point in my life and not taking that for granted. So this time, I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna release my song, we're gonna do the video, we're gonna be lit and shit like that, but I'll probably do that shit in fucking Dubai. You know what I'm saying? It won't be in DC like the other songs and stuff and everything I did.
Traveling is so important. You know, it really does broaden your horizons. It's good for your music as well. You get to hear different cultures and all of that. So I'm excited for you for the summer. Thank you so much for stopping by Behind the Buzz.
Yeah,
it was so nice meeting you and hearing from you.
Yeah, thank you. See you soon. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate Behind the Buzz is on some great mission right now. If you're a new artist in DMV area, y'all better hit up Behind the Buzz because this is where the fuck is at. Thank y'all.
And tell us about where we can find you, like on socials and all of that.
So my Instagram right now, this is my most important thing right to me is my Instagram. It's at Tre'Ways, TREWA with 2 I's and a Z. That's where you can find me at. My new single just dropped, I Declare War. I dropped that like 2 weeks ago. My video is dropping this Monday. I can't think of the date because I've been drinking a little bit, so I can't remember the fuck date it is. But it will be in 3 days following, well, when this video drops, it'll be out, but
follow him. Thank you, Trey.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.